The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hi children, welcome back. I felt so happy to see you all through video calls. Most of you have performed well for the exam. Some of you have doubts in some areas. Feel free to call me and clear your doubts. You can also watch the videos 2 or 3 times. Okay? Now, we shall move on to the new lesson, circles. Before that, you can watch a beautiful song. Okay?
கண்ணான கண்ணே கண்ணான கண்ணே என் மீது சாயவா புண்ணான நெஞ்சே புண்ணான கையால் பூ போல நீவவா நீ தூங்கும் போது முன்னெற்றி மீது முத்தங்கள் வைக்கணும் போர்வைகள் போர்த்து போகாமல் தாத்து நாம் காவல் காக்கணும் எல்லாரும் தூங்கும் போது நானும் நீயும் மௌனத்தில் பேசணும் ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ.
Thank you Shima. You have entered it very beautifully. Feeling relaxed after listening to the song. Yes. Now, we shall learn more about circles. The real life examples of circles are, which are the real life examples? Wheels, pizza, rings, etc. Okay. This is the circle. What is the definition of a circle? It is, a circle is a round plane figure whose boundary, so this is the boundary, whose boundary consists of points. Here many points are there. Consists of points that is equidistant from a fixed point. So here which is the fixed point? P is the fixed point. Here PA is the radius. Radius of a circle is a line segment connecting the center of a circle to any point on the circle is called radius. So here PA is the radius. So what is the diameter? Diameter, you know what is that? It is double of the radius. Mn. Mn is the diameter. It passes through the center of the circle. So here YZ is the chord. So chord means a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. That is chord. So YZ is the chord. So what is the largest chord? The largest chord is a diameter. Here YZ is the chord. Divide the circle into 2 parts. That is YV set and YM set. So here this is the minor segment and this is the major segment. Is it clear? Here the circle is divided into 2 equal parts. That is called 2. Here we have 2 semicircles. Okay? Semicircular region and here also semicircular region. Here AB is the chord, ABB is the minor arc, AQB is the major arc. So arc AQB is the major arc. Arc BPA is the minor arc. Arc AQB and arc BPA are corresponding arcs since they together form the circle. Next topic, right angle and circle. Theorem. If we join the ends of a diameter of a circle to a point on the circle, we get a right angle. Proof. So, here this is the circle, AB is the diameter, P is a point on the circle. Here we have to prove that if we join the ends of a diameter of a circle to a point on the circle is a right angle. So for that we have to join A and P. The same way P and B. So at first we have to draw a line that is O and join O and P. Now we have two triangles, that is triangle AOP and triangle BOP. Is this triangles isosceles triangles? Yes, because OA and OB are the radius. The same way OB and OP also radius. So for the proof, let angle OAP equal to x degree and angle OB is y degree. So angle OAP is x degree. What about angle OPA? Angle OPA also x degree. The same way angle OPB. OPB is y degree. Okay. So angle OAP is x degree. Angle OPA is x degree. And angle OPB y degree. Here also y degree. So in triangle APB, the angle sum, that is angle A plus angle B plus angle P equal to 180 degree. So what about angle A? That is x degree plus angle B y degree plus angle P. Angle P is sum of these two angles, that is x degree plus y degree, which is equal to 180 degree. So x degree plus x degree, 2x degree. Y degree plus y degree, 2y degree. That means 2 into x degree plus y degree, which is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x degree plus y degree equal to 180 by 2, which is equal to 9 degree. So, sum of these two angles, that is x degree plus y degree equal to 90 degree. That means angle P is a right angle. So, if we join the end of a diameter of a circle to a point on the circle is a right angle. Clear? Now, we can say more about right angle and circle. Here, this is the circle. AB is the diameter. P, Q, R, S, T, U are the points on the circle. So, what about angle APB? APB is 90 degree because the ends of a diameter joining the point on the circle is a right angle. So, what about angle AQB? AQB also right angle. In the same way, angle ARB also 90 degree. Here, angle ASB. What about angle ASB? Angle ASB is also 90 degree. You can join the end of the diameter, the point on the circle. Yes, here it is 90 degree. And the same angle ATB. Then U. Angle AUB also 90 degree. So angles in a semicircle is a right angle. Here O is the center of the circle, AB is the diameter. The ends of the diameter join the point inside the circle. So we can measure angle APB. Angle APB. Here we have to measure angle APB. Angle APB is 110 degree. So the point inside the circle is an obtuse angle equal to 110 degree. So the ends of a chord joining the point inside the circle, the angle is an obtuse angle. That is, here it is 110 degree. AB is the diameter. The ends of the diameter joining the point P is outside the circle. So we have to measure angle APB. Here also we have to measure angle APB by using protractor. Here P is the point outside the circle. So here the angle is 65 degree, which is equal to angle APB equal to 65 degree. So ends of the diameter joining the point P is outside the circle. The angle is an acute angle. I will give you some more explanation. Here O is the center of the circle, AB is the diameter. The ends of the diameter joining at the point C. C is on the circle. So what will be the angle ACB? Angle ACB equal to 90 degree. Okay. And the next one, O is the center of the circle, AB is the diameter. The ends of the diameter joining at C, but C is inside the circle. So what will be the measure of angle ACB? Angle ACB is an obtuse angle. Okay, and the next one, the same. O is the center of the circle, AB is the diameter. The ends of the diameter joining at C, but C is outside the circle. So the measure of angle ACB is an acute angle. Okay. So on the circle it is 90 degree. Inside the circle, the point inside the circle is an obtuse angle. Outside the circle is an acute angle. Suppose we draw a circle with the bottom side of the triangles in the picture as diameter. Find out whether the top corner of each triangle is inside the circle, on the circle, or outside the circle. So, if we draw a circle, AB as a diameter, we have to find out the top corner of each. That means angle P, Q, R is inside the circle, on the circle, or outside the circle. Okay. So, angle APB is 110 degree. That is an obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means the point P will be is inside the circle. That means angle APB is inside the circle. Angle APB is an obtuse angle. So, angle APB is inside the circle. Next one, angle AQB. Angle AQB is 90 degree. So the point Q will be on the circle. Then what about the third one? Angle ARB. That means the point R. ARB is 70 degree. 70 degree means an acute angle. Acute angle means the point is outside the circle. Okay, so obtuse angle inside the circle, 90 degree on the circle, and 70 degree, and acute angle is outside the circle. Okay. Next problem. For each diagonal of the quadrilateral shown, check whether the other two corners are inside, on, or outside the circle. With that, diagonal as diameter. So here ABCD is a four-sided figure. We have to draw the diagonals. So here which are the diagonals? BD and AC are the diagonals. So we have to find out the corners are inside, on, or outside the circle. With that, diagonal as diameter. Okay, so here we have to find out angle D. Angle D equal to, what is the total angle sum of a four-sided figure? That is 360 degree. 360 minus 105 plus 55 plus 110 degree. So 360 minus, the sum is 270. So the answer is 90 degree. So the measure of an angle D is 90 degree. Okay. Next, we have to draw the diagonals. So first we can draw the diagonal BD. Diagonal BD. Now we can consider BD as a diameter. So which are the points? Other two corner points, that is angle A and angle C. So angle A and angle C is an obtuse angles. So 105 and 110 degree. That is on the circle or outside the circle or inside the circle. An obtuse angle. So the angles are inside the circle. So angle A and angle C are inside the circle. Here, which is the diameter? BD as the diameter. BD as diameter. Angle A and angle C are inside the circle. Next, we can draw AC as the diameter. AC as the diagonal, we can consider AC as the diameter. So which are the other two corners? That is angle D and angle B. Angle D is 90 degree. So that is on the circle. Angle B is 55 degree. That is an acute angle. Acute angle means outside the circle. So AC as diameter. Angle D is on the circle. Then angle B. Angle B is an acute angle. So it is angle B is outside the circle. Okay. So angle A and angle C are inside the circle. BD as a diameter. If AC has a diameter, angle D is on the circle, angle D is outside the circle. Okay, this is the answer. Understand? Let us wind up today's session. See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.